As California's wetlands have disappeared, tricolored blackbirds have adapted by building their nests in dairy fields. Fortunately, California dairy farmers are doing their part to protect the birds. Dairy farmers Webrin and Luciana Yonkman recently hosted about 25,000 birds on their farm.
We truly believe that every day is Earth Day for a farmer. It's not one day a year, it's every day. And so by partnering with conservation, it helps us live that out.
Fields of forage crops grown to feed dairy cows provide an ideal nesting location for the tricolored blackbird.
I think the blackbirds are attracted to the dairies because it's just a safe environment for them to nest, and there's an abundance of food for them to feed on.
The annual nesting season overlaps with harvest season, leading farmers to delay their harvests. This causes crops to lose moisture, making feed less nutritious, in most cases unusable. This leaves farmers struggling to find other sources of feed for their cows.
So we would have harvested that field early May, and because we couldn't harvest it, we have to make a new choice. Ultimately, it's lost the quality that we need to feed our high-producing Jersey cows.
Additionally, the birds eat their share of the grain that is grown on the farm.
So we estimate that the birds eat about 1/10 of a pound per bird per day, which with the 25,000 birds that were estimated here, we figured over the 2-month period that there was about 150,000 pounds of grain consumed by the birds, which we have to replace and we'll have to pay for.
With roughly half of the tricolored blackbird population nesting in dairy fields, efforts are underway to restore wetland habitats and hopefully lure the birds to these areas instead. However, this effort has its challenges. Meanwhile, for the last few years, Audubon California has been partnering with dairy organizations and conservation groups to support farmers as they protect the threatened tricolored blackbird species. Through strong collaborative efforts and funding from the National Resource Conservation Service, farmers are receiving support, including payments to help recoup some of their losses.
But we know we're feeding birds, and we know that we've lost the quality, and so we'll need to supplement the feed if we choose to feed it, or we'll need to buy new feed in that is of higher quality. So the compensation is definitely an important part of this partnership.
These efforts are helping farmers as they play an important role in promoting biodiversity and saving the tricolored blackbirds.
So the dairy industry is critical to the species' survival.
Learn more at dairycares.com.